Shout out to this user here who has suggested that I check out Swicy by Unis. Now, it's been a while since we reacted to Unis, so I thought I would fast track this one. We've got so much in the backlog. I wish I could make this my career, but we're not at that point yet. But if you guys want to help me make this my career, or at least a part of it, because we also do gaming, music, art and design, and all the things creative, if you want to at least help us out in achieving our goals, we are running a little bit of a giveaway here. If we hit 100,000 subscribers, we'll be looking at giving away a Nintendo Switch 2. But today, let's get right into this comeback song from Unis, Swicy. Apparently it was just uploaded a couple days ago. Let's go check it out now. Ooh. Okay. We are just popping off with these like really intricate happy songs. Like there was something about that that's just so feel good, and not in a bad way. Like it doesn't feel like cheesy happy. It's kind of like good happy, you know? Like I usually prefer songs in the minor key, but the way that just kicked off, and I'm sorry for pausing it so soon. I just loved that intro. That sounded so good. You guys know I love my mix of electronic and rock, and that definitely had a bunch of that in there. And it was really interesting to hear that. And it was so cool because at first it was these kind of like longer notes, but then it suddenly like glitches, and then we're into this fast double time beat kind of thing. That was so fun. Oh, we've got to listen to that again, guys. We've got to listen to that again. Ready? That guitar. Nice little fill there. Ooh, okay. This video is just full of surprises. Maybe that's why it's called Swicy. Wait, why is it Swicy? What's the W mean? Like I was thinking spicy, and they're talking about all these different foods at the start, and I'm just like, okay, this is just like a feel good bop, like. And then yeah, there's a lot of food stuff going on in this video. It's almost like a cooking channel turned into a music video. Really cool camera work as usual. I feel like every Unis video has just great videography and cinematography. This is so fun. I'm glad we started reacting to Unis videos, you know? One thing that I did notice was it was very high energy, and then they gave us a little bit of a break, and then it just sort of built back up into it again. And it just feels like those memes where you never expect the next move. Like they're always changing things up, and that's kind of like the intrigue of this, I think. It's not like a jarring change all the time. Like the change makes sense, I feel. So everything's kind of cohesive, but yeah, it's such a fun little bop. Let's get back into it. Okay, that was a great place to pause it. Wow. Do you know what this kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of like a slightly more intense Perfume, the J-pop group. You got to admit, there's some elements of Perfume in here. It's just that sort of neo new jazz feel where it's like really high energy, almost like you're racing in Mario Kart. I know I've talked about a couple songs where that is the feeling that you're getting from it. But yeah, there's definitely J-pop vibes in a way, even though they are a K-pop group, but the influence is there, I feel. I'm sure you can probably argue that there are some K-pop songs that sound like this as well. You guys can probably argue about it the whole time, like who came up with that sound first. It doesn't change the fact that it does feel like a J-pop song. But obviously there's some slight differences as well. Unis is trying to create their own spin on it, and I've noticed that with the way that they've mixed the drums in with the electric guitars and stuff. They're definitely trying to have their own kind of sound within the K-pop world, and this is definitely a really good comeback song for them. Let's continue reacting. 연기 없이 네 뒤에 있지 넘쳐나는 관심은 지켜볼게 맘에 든 컨셉과 좋아한 네 살도 나도 참 몰라 매번 Love that. I love this. What is this song, man? This song also kind of reminds me of that band Dirty Loops. I don't know if you guys know Dirty Loops, but their song Hit Me is probably one of my favorite songs back in the day. Wow, that song is actually 11 years old now. Would you look at that? Yeah, I'm getting that sort of like classic Dirty Loops vibe as well in this song. It wouldn't surprise me if any one of those members of Dirty Loops was somehow involved in the production of this. They probably weren't, but I could imagine it. That's how convinced I am that at least someone in this process was inspired by either Perfume, Dirty Loops, maybe even Zed and Porter Robinson a bit. But yeah, the production really sounds super crisp. I love the visuals. they're just chilling. They've prepared all this food. They're making it look like it's food that we're going to be eating, but I'm sure they're going to be having it in front of us. So it's also, not only is it like a cooking video, but they've made it like a mukbang as well, I'm sure. So let's dial back and continue reacting. I love that little build up into the chorus. Oh, I get it. Swicy is like sweet and spicy. Quiet moment. Oh. Did you hear that little drum bit that brought it back into the chorus? It was like a brrrta, brrrta, psh, and then it was like back into the chorus. That is so cool, man. I can almost imagine they took the song without drums, brought it to some metal drummer and were like, do what you think feels right. And then the metal drummer was like, bet, hold my coffee. I'm just going to go ham on this song. Like, there is so many different ways this song could have gone. And the drums in it are just like popping off. Drums, guitar, but at the same time, it's a pop song. It's so good. If you aren't vibing with this, like, come on. All right, let's dial it back and finish off the reaction. Oh, is there? Oh, there's a few more seconds to go. Hang on, we'll just see what happens. Okay, cool little graphic at the end there too. Thought I'd point that out since I'm a graphic designer. I really like the ending of the song too. The great choice of notes to end the song there, I think. Really cool, really cool. Swicy by Unis. What did you guys think of Unis's comeback? Did you enjoy it as much as I did? I just think it's a really feel-good song. This might actually end up in my top 10. I rarely ever put a K-pop song in my top 10. Lisa from Blackpink usually gets in the top 10, but I don't think I had any other K-pop artist in my top 10. Maybe Rosé with APT when it was, you know, pretty big back then. But apart from that, I think it's only been Lisa that's made it into the top 10. This is a very strong contender for my top 10, guys. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, please don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And like I said, comment down below because we are going to be looking at giving away a Nintendo Switch 2 to one random viewer. We're still working out the logistics of that, but once we hit 100,000 subscribers, that is definitely going to be the considered giveaway, so long as we sort of hit it in a sort of relatively soon time frame. Anyways, that's going to be it for this reaction. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.